Oh, in the video version of this, live is mirrored, and that annoys the shit out of me, dude.
Yeah, that happens. So, welcome to another episode of The Altar. Today is just myself and Yimra because Matt is too busy getting arrested by his cop brother.
Yeah, he kind of something about allegedly discharging a firearm at an Applebee's or something like that.
Something like that.
Something like that, allegedly.
Gotta raise hell and praise Dale, I guess.
So what are we even talking about? Otherwise, I'm gonna start talking about.
I don't know. Matt usually picks the topics and makes the titles for the
Then
episodes.
I
This is
derail them.
episode,
So
I think this is episode 33, so there's Freemason
mhm.
numbers. So we already got that going for us.
um, so Applebee's
Hmm.
is got to be one of the worst places to eat. Honest to God, it has some of the worst food. That being said, they have that one tortilla chicken like soup thing. That shit fucking rocks, dude. And they used to have this $3 strawberry vodka thing,
Hmm.
and you can get three of them for $9. After that, you had to pay like the rest from. But after three of those, you were kind of set. I don't know if they do it anymore.
So I'm
I
gonna
don't
tell
really
you,
check. What?
I have not been to an Applebee's since I was 15, I think. So this is the exact thing that happened. This is what happened. We went to Applebee's. It was my mom and my sister. I had a bunch of lemonades, and they had those like 2-for-1 appetizer deals back then, and it was like chicken wings for days. So of course we had a bunch of chicken wings, and I ate a bunch of fucking Applebee's. And we went to the Lowe's that was right near there, and I walked into the Lowe's, took 3 steps inside the door, and just vomited all over the floor. Just
Mm-hmm.
coated the fucking floor in fucking Applebee's, turned 180 degrees, and just walked right out.
It's I think it's Fridays that fucked me up. I don't
Yeah.
get sick from food very easily. I think Fridays it was. Where I was having mozzarella sticks from there. Or mozzarella or whatever. And the cheese was like
Get it right.
kind of greenish when I pull like did the stretchy bit. And I thought,
Oh, it's just
I
garlic. It's
I
just seasoning.
I don't know, it's Fridays. I don't give a shit. And it's one of the few times where this is a very riveting episode already, as I can tell. We'll just talk about Alpha for all three people who just saw the link and be like, okay, yeah, I'll watch this.
Yeah, sure. We're gonna
In the
listen to
background.
this Jew and this twink talk about fucking Applebee's.
Mm-hmm.
This is what I want to do with my fucking Monday evening.
On a quick side note, I guess I'll talk about since we're technically capitalists, I'll talk about work. So I started a job as a service advisor, more specifically quick lane. So like quick lanes basically oil changes, tire rotations, state inspections, a lot of the quicker stuff. Yeah, yeah. I don't ever call myself quick lane. They use one of the terms they use is express lube. I was like, I've never ever referred myself as an express lube advisor. That's fucking hilarious for like a gay joke. That's it. Um,
This is Yimra. He's our sloppy top advisor.
yeah, I tell the twinks how to give the best fucking gorilla grip thrusty fucking Gurk 9000. Um, but I've already been working there for a month, and I've worked in parts and sales at dealerships. And this guy basically did not know me at all. He basically said, "Well, you have an interesting resume. What made you want to go into service?" Like, well, I did two other things that like is a cool job, I guess, at like a dealership. So, and then I'm there for like a month. This is like my first month done over. I already did it,
Hmm.
and he's like, we're like having a meeting. I have a guy next to me who's been here for like 30 years. Another guy's doing this for 10. Assistant manager and like what's the name for like that position? I can't think of the name of the position, but it's basically a guy who pretty much makes sure that jobs get done outside, like in the shop itself. There's a word for it. I
Shop
can't think of it.
manager.
Something like that. They have a different title, but it's yeah, basically that. And the manager's like, you know, you learned like really fast. Like the guy was basically like, you learned too quick. Like I thought like in like maybe 3 months we'd make you do more important things, but like I'm there for a month, and he in like almost like 2 weeks in, he's like, you're learning like really fast, like too fast. was like, I don't know what you're trying to suggest here, sir.
He's accusing you of being a Fed.
Yeah, I'm absolutely.
Now I'm concerned.
Gotta get that money. Yeah, Mia. Does this look like the house of a Fed? There's
Yes.
not enough like American
The
flags.
W on the back is for Washington.
The W is for winning, baby. And he's like, well, if you want to, start like selling work outside of like, an air filter or something, I mean, you can go for it. I said, okay. So then, immediately with that information, he said, like, I'll get commission for it. It's like, yeah, we'll figure it out. I said, okay. So the first thing I did was I had a guy whose pickup truck he dropped off for replacing 2 tires on it because they're like bald as a fucking ham sandwich. And I was like, okay. So let me see what he was like. If there's any other recommends, maintenance, let me know. And most of the time that means they'll take that information, just go to a normal non dealership mechanic. I was like, okay. So I sold the guy a fuel service, both filters, brake flush, and like a fuel service, a 4x4 service, a brake flush, some air filters, and the tires. And the bill before the oil change is like $1,200, and I was like, all right, okay. I think I'm popping a little bit of pussy out here, huh?
Yeah.
I felt pretty good because literally the last thing I did today, I was like, I was like on the phone. I was like, so these are the things that tech recommends. This is the price of all of them, including labor. And the final bill, excluding the oil change, like 1,200 some change for taxes,
Mm-hmm.
and is like, and he was just like, yeah, I'll do them. Just call me when it's done tomorrow. I was like, what?
Word.
Okay. I turned to my assistant manager. I was like, I just sold it. He's like, what do you mean you sold it? I sold all of it. All of the service? Yeah. It was so confusing because 9 out of 10 times someone says, can you check like what else the car needs? They just go immediately to a mechanic to get it done cheaper. Generally speaking, even though they'll do it wrong.
Well, it's because the dealerships charge a lot.
Oh yeah, no. Generally, I don't care much for overcharging. I'm fine with selling something at the price it's sold at. But the guy next to me helped me out with the pricing, and he overcharged them by like a couple $100. But hey, I'll take it. Generally, I wouldn't do that, but he kind of priced it, and that's kind of like the running joke. Is this one guy pretty much just worst comes to worst, the guy complains about the prices, he just puts it back at the regular price, calls it a day, which is not a strategy I like doing. But I don't even if I get 5% of that, would still be $63. Hey, it's still not 5% of that's not bad. Hey, $60.
Hey,
It's still $60 I didn't have before.
it's a nice fucking stiff on top.
So it's nice to go to a dealership and get like almost, I won't say immediate recognition, but getting some recognition for like being a dipshit. You know how hard it is because
Yeah, like actually feeling
that
like your time is valued.
yeah, that because that industry is such a weird bag because they always need people because certain places turnaround rate is absolutely insane. When I was leaving my previous dealership, the longest tech that's been working there was 6 months. When I was there when I started, the longest tech was working there for like 5+ years.
That
At a
sounds about
dealership, you
right.
want guys who have been there for like 10 or so. Yeah, but like you want to have a couple like A guys or like top guys who like know what they're doing, have been there for years, been working these cars, specifically like your brand of cars for years. So you know like the ins and outs, like, oh, this specific year of this model on this trim has this problem often. They'll immediately know what's wrong with it instead of spending 3 hours of labor trying to figure out why the brakes don't fucking work right on it. Oh, it's because it's a piece of shit year when they made these. Or with the Toyota, it's fine and nothing's ever. Service guys are like, it just needs an oil change. Oh, you didn't put oil in it for 30,000 miles?
It's
That's
probably
fine.
fine.
You can literally just fucking whip your Piscadell in the fucking oil filter and it'll work fine for another month.
Pretty much.
Unless you're one idiot who came in with a car and did 30,000 miles without an oil change. And if they went probably another like couple thousand miles, the engine would have probably seized the fuck out. It literally was like barely any oil, and it was literally like black. Like
Ugh.
It was really bad because most oil, when it comes out, depending on the lighting, it all looks black. When you put a light against it, it's still kind of like a dark brown.
Mm-hmm.
This shit was like literally like I put my light against it, like it just flashed this shit, and I was like, that is still like fucking
Black as fuck.
just black as a TV behind me.
Yeah, it's not good. It's not supposed to be like that.
No, no, I won't name what kind of brand I work for at the moment, just as if there isn't like a bazillion near me, but the average driver of said vehicles are fucking idiots, which can be said of any brand, to be honest. Outside of like Porsche, if you own a Porsche, you probably take good care of it, or if you don't, the mechanics do.
I mean, after a certain point, like you just have the money to take care of it, and you have to. So you just pay to do that. Like that's
I mean, if you
BMWs
own a
and
Porsche,
Porsches, and
take care of it. If you own a BMW, once you're done with the lease, get it out of there, unless you're gonna modify it.
even
But
then,
my
like,
rule is, well, even then, well, fuck yourself. If you're a white guy owning a white BMW, you're literally the vein of my existence. I fucking
yeah,
hate you. If you were a white guy owning any other color BMW, you're probably fine. If you're a black guy owning a white BMW, coolest motherfuckers on earth. I don't know what happens. I guess those guys just like they go into the dealership. They know what is a perfect car for them. They understand the vibes and the energy.
they
They
all
just
wear
walk in.
they
They get the
wear
best
slate
shit.
gray suits and they listen to Seal.
Yeah, man. It's when I go to car shows or car meets, the white guy coming out of the white BMW, I know is an immediate piece of shit. I don't even need to clock him. I just see like one part of the skin, and I'm like, this guy's an asshole.
This fucking guy.
Black dude comes out of a white BMW, coolest motherfucker on earth. Super nice, super chill. Still wants to do a burnout in the parking lot like an asshole, like the rest of us.
Right.
Absolute total guy.
I feel like just call me Remy from Tumblr could do the white BMW.
He could,
If
but he's a man of a unique taste. He likes that
this is true,
Cadillac.
the black Cadillac, the black Hellcat.
I think he has like a CTV like black one. He has like whatever like Corvette bullshit and like big ass fucking engine. Because Cadillac has one variant where you can buy 500 or 600 plus horsepower in them, where it's basically their like Hellcat kind of
Mm.
competitor. They're pretty cool. I almost considered getting a Cadillac. Their sedans, because it's General Motors, their sedans, well, reliability wise, like they're literally usually at the bottom and list. And I drive my cars into the ground. I don't want that to be a 3 year deal, not a 5 or whatever deal.
Hmm.
That being said, Cadillac's sedans are still fucking tough looking, especially in like matte black. That'd be tough. That'd be fucking like fucking sick. But you're a pickup truck guy, which is
So
understandable.
I am a pickup truck guy right now, but I would like to have something fast at some point. Like this thing is fast,
Mhm.
but in order to get it to really go above like 105, I'm gonna have to tune it, which I can do,
Yeah.
but I don't know. I don't realistically know yet what I'm tuning for because if I can get like 130, 140 out of it, it's worth it. But if I'm only gonna get like 120, then it's not like, yeah,
I mean, you can do the generic thing, which is like the cold air intake,
already did.
um, that's like your generic go tos to start off
Yeah,
with if you haven't already. For a
short.
pickup truck though, it's weird to do like certain stuff you have to do because aerodynamics comes into play and like you almost have to lower it if you want to get more speed outside of like just getting a TRX, which is ridiculous because they're $100,000 for an overpowered pickup truck.
Yeah, exactly. Like you can't. They're cool, but they pay so much.
Yeah, you're
Oh
almost
my
better
god.
off getting a 5.7 like Hemi and then just turbocharging it unironically, or getting a supercharger and getting a smaller like belt setup so you don't lose as much out of the engine with the supercharger.
Hmm.
Um,
I'm gonna try to
I mean,
adjust our field of view here very gently. Matt just texted me and told me to make a few adjustments. So, ladies and gentlemen, Matt, like we said, is unable to join us this evening. He is currently watching the show from a jail cell because, as we mentioned, he was arrested by his cop brother. So the last thing he texted me was, "Get your cursor off the screen and zoom in enough to hide the top Discord bar. Thank you, LOL. Also, if you guys could send some bail money, the other guys in the jail cell keep calling me white meat." LOL. Well, that doesn't sound fun, but we're thinking about, I don't know if you guys would be interested, starting a GoFundMe to get Matt out of jail.
His bail is currently
Hold on, he's gonna text me.
about what's his bail amount? I thought it was like 30 or 45.
Um. So, folks, whatever you can contribute to this GoFundMe would be greatly appreciated.
How much did he say? How much did he say? Where did he tell you this? I can't even.
He texted me.
Oh, okay.
All right, he says looks good and 75,000.
Yeah, it's not happening. All right.
Yeah.
I hope you guys like to We're gonna have to
No, we're
arrange
gonna
something.
try. So here's the thing: if we don't reach the goal, we'll just donate it to a charity. Um, hmm. Is there like a Footaholics Anonymous charity we could donate it all to? Do they make that?
Probably pink pistols. Let's do the
Somebody get a hold of Quentin Tarantino. Oh, Pink Pistols, we could do that.
pink pistols.
Get a
I
hold of
was I
Quentin
was
Tarantino and find if there's some like foot recovery group we can donate to.
It's funny. I was at the Pride Parade. I told some people like, um, of course, Mount Firearms came up as a conversation with people I don't know, and I was like, the Pink Pistols exist, or Pink Gun Club, whatever you want to call it.
You just walk
And
up to
like,
people.
I just
Just
walk
say
up to
that.
people, just fucking get them based up with my
So you
fucking
know the Pink Pistols exist.
bisexual
Hey,
bandana on, and I'm like, well, there's a group. It's called the Pink Pistols. It's basically gays don't get bashed, and a lot of people really received that pretty quickly. They're
yeah.
like, oh,
Huh.
hey,
You mean
I'm
if I have a gun, people can't just attack me if they want?
they can't hate crime. I
Hmm.
mean, you're in New York, so good luck getting a pistol permit even for the range.
Oh my God,
As
seriously.
I
So
mean,
it's
it really is. It's really based on your for just a pistol, which technically, I was told that if you get a range permit, you're technically supposed to carry it on you when you're in the car to the place, because the
mhm.
logic is it's not to protect yourself, it's to protect the gun from being stolen. Is the logic there?
Yeah,
Which
New
I mean,
York's
hey,
fucked
listen,
up.
any reason to have a shoulder holster.
Hmm.
Oh God, oh like crack I was snorting. My bad.
Yeah, dude, you gotta not waste that shit. All
Oh,
right, so I am trying to decide if I want to order a pizza or
sushi, crab cakes. Wait, no, you
sushi.
live in the middle of a desert. That
No,
sounds like
I
a
live in
bad
the
idea.
desert. Crab cakes are hard to
Yeah,
get.
yeah, that's one downside. I would love to live not where I live now.
There are good places around here you can
I'm sure
go and
there
like
is,
dine
but
in and get fish.
like I was at an Italian restaurant and I got Fra Diavolo,
Oh,
and I got baked clams. I ended up ordering two sets of baked clams because the waitress there, that I know, told me straight up like, yeah, no, we just got the clams today. I was like, fuck, well, I'm ordering a second pairing of this shit, and it was effervescent. I literally was creaming on the fucking floor. I had to be removed from the
effervescent.
establishment. It was effervescent. All right, it was. They're fucking some fucking asshole from Ohio. I was explaining to like I had baked clams. Like, baked clams? That sounds gross. Like, nah, no.
Clams are delicious when prepared properly. Baked clams are
When
awesome. Fried clams are
when you get
awesome.
good breading and you use some type of butter sauce, perhaps
Oh, oh,
that's
yeah.
you use like either pinko breading or what have you. And the butter sauce,
Mm.
which is more of a yellowy, whitish, kind of like almost oily kind of consistency. You just on top of that bad boy, or if you want to have that dry, you kind of eat the first layer and there's just some left in there. You kind of just get in there and fucking get real fucking fucking good taste of that shit. Cause
Oh my god.
oh, baked fucking clams, bro.
All right, now I'm vacillating over to Yimra's favorite fast food restaurant, Chick-fil-A.
I've had Chick Fil A a few times. We actually have one around here. You have to drive like 15 minutes. No, I'm sorry, like almost like
They
20
actually
something.
have one you can go to. So the only other Chick-fil-A in New York that I know of is in the Albany International Airport, and it is behind TSA.
You
So
have to get screened first.
you literally either have to get screened or be on a layover in order to access the Chick-fil-A. That's the only way.
There's like one close. I mean, it's a drive. You have to go out here waiting for Chick-fil-A. I've had Chick-fil-A maybe like I want to say 3 to 5 times, give or take.
Mm-hmm.
It's not terrible, but like it's not a place I'd be like, oh, I'm craving Chick-fil-A. I need to go.
Like
I would say
sometimes
that
I do crave Chick-fil-A, but it's not a lot. I will say, like when I want fried chicken, Chick-fil-A is not what I think of.
no, because it's like a buttermilk or they use some type of weird thing to use to fry it or some shit like that.
Like it's
The chicken's
good,
made.
but it's different. Like fried chicken has a feel, and Chick-fil-A is a different kind of feel. That's the only way I can describe it.
Yeah. There's certain consistencies because some people want more of a crunchy outside, some people want that thin like. Well,
Exactly,
I
yeah.
like that KFC type beat where it's a good crunch.
Mm.
Too bad KFC, where I learned the strategy is you have to eat KFC at a certain speed before your stomach catches up and tries to fucking kill you.
Yeah, you
Which I
don't
found out the other day again. I don't know why I do this myself. Every time I'm like, I'm never gonna have this again. And like 3 months later, I'm like, I'm craving the fucking
I
kernel,
do
bro.
that like every 3 months with Popeyes. I'm like, I'm never having Popeyes again, and then I get Popeyes, and
There,
I'm like, oh fuck.
there's a Popeyes also like about 30 minutes away. No, actually, depending on traffic,
Hmm.
with rush hour, it is 30 minutes with rush hour. If it's like no traffic, if I speed on fucking dynamic mode up in this bitch, probably like 15 minutes, 20, like 10 minutes.
Ooh, so
And it's yet again,
hmm.
it's so out of the way.
There's also Del Taco and Taco Bell are also options.
Hmm.
What the fuck is this episode?
I'm not. This is just talking. This is a bullshit and whatnot.
I mean,
But
yeah, it's just like hang
there
out
was
with
no
Ben and
prep for
Yimra while
this.
they fill fucking time.
I'm not a big taco guy. You remember on Tumblr where it's like bacon's gone in whiskey, and then people are like, oh my god, let's go get like tacos was like the random thing that people just liked. Tacos aren't that good when you get them in a burrito. It's less mess, and yeah, you don't get the crunch.
You
But like,
gotta
I'm also
like
not dripping grease on my face like some fucking asshole.
tacos are again a feel, and you have to be
Yeah,
like in able to actually perceive the feel, which is
no,
not
exactly.
always.
I took off these Fed glasses. They're really not the vibe right now. Oh wait, I didn't put them on my face. Like, you know why I pulled you over, kid?
You're looking pretty
Nice,
submissive and breedable.
a nice deadlift, guy.
Yeah.
Yo, I used to do 250 back in my.
Now I just
Where's
ride
my
around in a car.
where's my There we go. The there we go.
You look like you're a computer hacker who hangs out in a Berlin nightclub, yeah.
Oh god, now you're trying to make me. I'm trying to remember how I did the Norwegian. The guy from Finland who makes fun of me. Who else make fun of Norwegians? Oh, but now I just want to do the Chicago, the concept of the Chicago gangster that does cock and ball torture.
Oh God.
Me and my pals here. See, we gotta get some answers out of you. We're gonna do a little cock and ball torture. Gonna get a plier in the nuts.
Oof. So I
I've
cannot.
just been saying all
This is
day.
gonna sound very Jewish of me, but I don't know if I can dedicate the money towards like experimenting with local pizza because Utah pizza is
That
disappointing. Like,
sounds. I feel like 98% is probably like not is probably serviceable in general, but I feel like when you scaled it from like New York, New Jersey, California, or even Florida to some extent, where the pizza is like usually like very good, it's
mhm.
kind of hard to like downgrade. It's like bagels here. Like bagels, let's be honest, aren't very good to begin with. So then when you have a bagel not from around here, it's just rough because they already
Yeah,
were off such a bad start. And then pizza's like it can be really good or all right. Even in New York, there's really shitty pizza places that kind of just jump their name. Um, but like Utah, like I can't. There's gonna be like a handful of good pizza places in every state.
there
You
are.
have
They're
to.
just like there are good ones up in Salt Lake, but I am not
Mhm.
driving 45 minutes to go get a pizza.
No, that's like a date when you're like a food of my
Exactly.
people. which is the shit I would definitely pull if I was not in my own state. It's like,
But so like my options for pizza, honestly, it's like Papa John's or
Domino's. Just get
Domino's.
Domino's. Domino's is the best one.
Domino's?
You have that garlic bread shit on the bed.
Oh, that's
The
true.
sauce
Yeah.
is sweet. Like, if I had to go with fast food pizzas, Domino's is probably my bet because like the sauce is sweet, the cheese is like fine. It's not like the best, not the worst. They have that garlic bready thing on the crust,
Mm-hmm.
and like the toppings on it are always good. Like Papa John's, it just the it's like cardboard to me. I don't know, it's like soggy cardboard every time I get it. Plus, I could microwave the Domino's again. It's still like not bad.
True. All right. All right, folks. Venture with me now as I make a Domino's order.
My go-to is beef, pepperoni,
Oh, your go-to is
bacon.
meat, huh?
I'm not done yet though. Onions and garlic and extra sauce.
Oh, okay.
That is what I do for my like where I do half of that. So I have like my extremes and I have like just regular, just fucking normal pizza with the extra sauce stuff. Because the sauce is sweet and I like a sweet sauce on my pizza. Unless you do a bit of basil, but I have a pizza place near me that overdoes basil, and it just tastes like fucking garbage. And like, it's one of the best pizzas around here. It's not. Overdoing basil is not a way to make a pizza better, dude.
Chicken taco
Like,
pizza. What the fuck is that? All right, so I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna dual screen my pizza selecting.
are you gonna put it up on screen?
No,
Your
not.
selection.
I'm not. No, no, no.
I
But I
was
am
like,
gonna
you split
use
your own camera with that, or share a screen where you're just ordering pizza.
live stream. Ben orders a pizza. No,
If you were a Markiplier or something, that'd probably get like a million views.
that would be fucking funny. I'm not Markiplier though.
If I
Mercifully.
was that if I was that famous, I think I would take advantage. You would watch anything of mine. Like I'd obviously make like artsy shit, but like at some point, I just kind of like accept the fact that like when you hit a certain level, like if Brad Pitt straight up did nothing but eat a bowl of spaghetti for 30 minutes straight, a lot of people would watch that because it's just Brad Pitt. Like that's it. That's all you
Yeah,
need.
that's true. That's very true.
Like if I hit that point, I think I'd take advantage of it a little bit. Like I'd definitely be like, yeah, here's a video of me day drinking to Machine Gun Kelly music. That's it.
Based.
That's it. And not
All
his old
right.
stuff, like his new stuff where it's all sad boy shit where he's, you know, sucking on Megan Fox's toes or whatever the fuck he's doing now in that album cover.
Ah. So back to something a little more wholesome. Yimra, have you had the Philly cheesesteak from Domino's?
No.
No. Okay.
I've had Philly cheesesteak in Philly. Great time. I've also had fish and chips at the best fish and chips place in the UK, supposedly. It
Good for
was it
you.
was all right. I'm not a big
It
fish and chips
was.
guy. It's just I'm not a big fish and chips guy. It was pretty good, but like yet again, it's like a bagel. Like I could have the best bagel in the world, but it's still a bagel to me, you know. I did have one of the best steaks over there though when I was in London, in Nottingham. It's a place called Bill's, I think. I ordered a steak. First steak I had in London was the worst steak I've ever had in my fucking life. It really was a bad start. But then I went to Nottingham and I went to this place called Bill's and I
Mm.
ordered a steak and it said garlic butter on it. I was like, that's it. I'm getting this fucking steak. It has garlic butter. This is fucking great. Get the steak. I see a little garlic butter on the side. That's fucking delicious. I get one cut with a big chunk on it. I just buy it. I'm like, this is awesome. And I'm like, this motherfucker. I let the shit melt on that steak. I literally almost cried. It was so fucking good. And I was like, the British, they haven't fully redeemed themselves just yet. But this steak, I would fuck this steak. I would get mad cow disease by fucking this steak, and it'd be worth it. That and Greg's. That is the two main pluses of the UK, and also they have that app Weatherspoons, which means you can go into just about every restaurant or bar in the UK. You could sit down at a table. It has a number on it. You use your location, and you just order what you want on your phone. So you can just order bowls of peas if you want, just bowls of peas, or you can get an entire Long Island iced tea in a pitcher, which was
That sounds
great
interesting.
because that's one of the first things I did. I saw Long Island iced tea. It's like, oh yeah, it's a drink that gets you really fucked up. I saw pitcher, so then I had an entire pitcher with my boy, and then I got and then I pretty much had to leave a bar because I don't usually get drunk and get like bad with talking, but I got rough. I had to leave that place. uh,
It
Not enough.
happens.
Yeah, it's very rare I get like that kind of drunk. Like, I won't say belligerent, but I was not like I shouldn't have stayed.
I don't want to
To
say I
be
was being
completely honest.
belligerent, but I was ready to kill a
I
motherfucker.
no, I got I was with a Scottish guy as well. We almost got into a fight with some fucking
You almost
rotund
got into
British
a fight
guy.
with a Scottish guy.
No, the Scottish guy was on my side. He was a Scot too, but
Oh,
like
you would have won
this.
then. Oh my god, fucking
No,
Italian
he
and a
so
Scot. Woo!
oh my god, no, this British guy just kept following. Well, another British guy. I was with another British guy. Whatever. He kept following us, and then like the Scottish guy said under his breath, and by under his breath I mean very loudly, drunk. All right, shut up, you daft cunt. And then he turned around and I was like, "What do you say?" And we also all turned around. And yet again, we're not big guys, but this guy was not going to be able to win a fight against most people. Probably a small puppy to kick his ass.
Mm.
And it's just like a realization of like, this is not a fight you want to have. You got a Scotsman, a New Yorker, and another British guy. You're 3-1, and Scottish in a wop is like a 5-1 at that point.
The odds are not in your favor.
The odds are not in your favor, dog. Straight up. Don't even test the waters on that, man. Don't even test them. Also, I've been pulling with the Four Locos lately. I've not been complaining about this shit at all. This shit's
Damn,
great
good for you.
because you can get Steel Reserve, but Steel Reserve still tastes like soda made out of bread. So I've been kind of going with the Go Locos lately, and I miss these fucking things. So I usually just buy 2 of them every Saturday after work, and then they'll last me for like a bit because I usually when I have beer, I kind of sip it. Liquor, I'll just drink it down like a motherfucker. Like I'll go to a party, pop some fucking uppers, baby, and like have the Four Loco, and I could just keep sipping the Four Loco. The only negative is I really can't eat. I literally was trying to have Auntie Anne's pretzels, and my body literally refused to consume it. Like I literally was shoving it down my throat, which is the only negative. But what you don't need to eat when you're on that shit, anyways. Allegedly.
I love that I can order a pizza with PayPal, and that I can fund my PayPal with money I use or got from crypto. I can literally turn bitcoins into pizza.
On a quick subject about cryptocurrency, which everybody complaining about something about it being bad for the environment, whatever, who cares. Um, if you're a person and I barely know you, and the first 3 things you come talk to me about is Tesla, Elon Musk, and cryptocurrency, I fucking hate you. It's almost instant. I I don't want to be like mean about this, but if those are the 3 things you talk about,
It's just red
you
flags to a person not
it's
having a
it's a red
personality.
flag, and like it's just like a sign that like you want to be rich and you have no fucking idea how to make any kind of money. And there's nothing wrong with not making a lot of money, whatever. Who cares? I don't care in the end of the day. But the people who want to and always
Hmm.
about like being on the hustle and the grind, um, seem to always talk about one of those 3 things or all 3. And I just immediately assume you're one of the dumbest motherfuckers out there who will probably lose all their money by betting on the wrong fucking horse in some way or another. Because they're the kind of people who will put almost all their money into some cryptocurrency because Daddy Musk said so. Um,
Which literally happened.
which literally happened mainly because Elon Musk, which I will give him some credit somewhere at some point, not right now, but clearly he knows
He
how to
gets
do
enough
certain
from the
things.
U.S. government.
He gets a lot from the U.S. government. Uh, he's, I mean, he did help make PayPal one way or another. Stories people said like he bought it and then like he sold it later, whatever. He still
Fuck
bought
PayPal.
PayPal and fucking sold it at the right time. Clearly, he was able to make a
Fuck
space
PayPal.
agency and a cringe ass car company, government subsidies or not. He was still able to make it. Well, it's not doing well because they haven't technically made a profit literally like ever except for one time. Mainly, the only reason they're afloat is because of people investing in green friendly tax credits. But I have to give them some type of fucking point for at least making electric cars um a relevant actual competitive thing in the market. As much as I don't really care for them too much, because there's a bazillion reasons why. But I always thought electric cars should be something that should be in the market as a common option. It shouldn't be the only option. It just should be like a 40 or 50% option. Like, oh well, I want a fast car, and I don't really have a lot of money, and I don't want to spend money on gas. I don't really care for the sound. It's kind of want speed. Okay, well then you can get the electric fucking I'm a piece of shit BMW. I'm a scumfag. Please fucking shoot me in the mouth. I'm an asshole. Car, or you can get a Prius. And listen, you have a Prius, you're kind of gay, but at least you're reasonable with your money, and you have
I
a
can
Toyota.
tell
So
this is not a subject Yimmer has a strong opinion on.
tell me how you feel. Really, why do you keep it all in? I've been doing that work because there's a lot of Italian people that shut the fuck up. So I'm at work. I'm very professional, very quiet. I just make a couple of gay jokes to the mechanics and call it a day.
Respectable.
As
Don't
one
let
should.
those fucking Italians get to you, though. Assert your Italian dominance.
I don't like competition. Hear me. If you popped an Adderall and a Gold Loco, you would create the most dangerous fucking liquid beverage next to poison.
Add a little LSD and
If you had, I mean, at that point, I don't think you'd be alive.
no, you'd
Not
be
because it would
alive.
kill you. It wouldn't kill you, but your actions would kill you after you had that combo. You
You
would
would
be
come
so
back
fucking
after
hyped
having
up
lived 1,000 years inside your own brain, and you would be very wise.
that is like a deep fear, like receiving more brain damage, and I get one of those like fucking like coma states where I live an entire life. Like I live like till I'm like 40, and I like wake up and I'm like still like 23, and like you just have all these experiences that you can't like do anything about. Like that is such a terrifying concept. Like emotionally, mentally, you are like 40 something now. Like you had like a wife and children, like a beautiful life or whatever, and like you're back to being like 23 and like
I know Alex Jones said he had an experience like that.
Alex Jones also is as much as he's fucking dope for like all the conspiracy shit he does. He makes me like kind of annoyed because he's like that Joe Rogan type beat where it's like they overdo the masculinity thing to a point that's kind of troubling, as well as like both clearly abusing testosterone, or steroids, or what have you, some type of growth hormone shit. It's like pathetic. Like, listen, if you're like a professional bodybuilder, fair enough. Or there's certain situations I'd be like fair enough. But like Joe Rogan, why would you like he's talking about all this other shit? It's like, bro, you gotta inject shit to be a man, bro? What's good with you? What are you doing, bro? Oh, you can kick most people's ass in the UFC. Yeah, anybody could if I inject fucking pure testosterone and SARMs into my body. That doesn't count. That's like, yeah,
Maybe
I can win a
that's
fist fight
why.
with brass knuckles. Yeah, you can, but that doesn't count.
Maybe that's why he's so short.
Well, that's why he's bald for a while. He kind of was losing his hair from the start. Early on, with
Yeah,
no hair
yeah,
transplant,
that'll
to be fair.
definitely that'll kill the
But he
hairline.
also has the money to get a hair transplant, like what Elon Musk and most actors do. If you ever look at it, look up a picture of Elon Musk. If anyone's watching,
I
from like the
don't.
early 2000s, and look up to now, you will see that. And yet again, this is one of the few things I'll be against is if for a guy to get a hair transplant. Listen, not everybody can pull off bald. You're not Bruce Willis, Jason Statham, or Denzel Washington, who isn't bald, but he does that buzz cut thing all the time. He never has. If you're losing your hair, it doesn't look good on you. Fair enough. Get the hair transplant. It's like 10
I like.
grand. I think.
That's a weird reference now because I was watching American Gangster last night and Denzel has like hair all through that movie.
Yeah, it's like it's very weird. There was a movie where he had like I think it was barely like 20 minutes in before he shaved it all off. So he's just one. I think it's just one of those things where he just doesn't like having hair.
Hmm.
I don't blame him. He looks much better with short.
He can do what he wants.
Of course, but I think he's aware of what looks good on me. Like I take my boots off. It's fucking 10 o'clock. I'm on the third floor. They don't hear me stomping around while I'm yelling about doing crack.
Clunk clunk.
Clunk clunk.
That goddamn
Everybody knows.
Twink's up to shit again.
Everyone knows when I'm going down a flight of stairs. I'm just, I'm never not wearing boots. I have one pair. I have like a couple pair of dress shoes. Even then, some of them are still like high top boots. I have one pair of like sneakers, like proper sneakers. I had like eighth grade shit. Just like these green like the Air Force ones, but it's still high top sneakers. Um, those are a rare set. Actually, I've learned that if I wear not boots for a certain amount of time, my entire body starts hurting because I'm so used to like the structure of a boot. And it's like I gotta stop doing that. But like, I'm sorry, boots are kind of like just a better look type beat. Like even dress boots are fucking tough.
Boots are just yeah, I feel that. Like I can't. I do love me some Adidas, but
I can't do the edges.
can't do the Adidas.
It's like those
Fucking
those
talk
high
to me.
top those high top sneakers the basketball players used to wear.
Oh, those I
Converse.
can't do. No,
It's the same thing for me. I can't. It's just too flat. I need like a heel in there, something
I
a
got
little
you.
stiletto action.
Well, to be fair, if you're talking flat, I used to wear DCs.
Oh yeah, did you also have the Cookie Monster hat? You fuck.
No, fuck off.
Did you walk during track? You fucking cunt.
Yes.
I all my a good during high school. I had like so many different like groups of friends. Like I was in theater. I had like jock friends. I had like the burnouts and the goth kid friends,
Hmm.
and like just a bunch of in betweeners. And like it was just such a fun experience because like it was just so weird. Like you would have like fucking rejects whose lives are going nowhere. Which update, they aren't going anywhere. Those people's lives. Not really shocked. One makes glass for weed, so I guess that's a plus on his end.
One makes what?
Um, like glass, like like bowls, bombs,
Oh, he blows glass.
oil rigs. Yeah, he blows glass,
I
which
mean,
is
you can make
fucking
money
cool.
doing that. That's cool.
You can make good money doing that. I'm good friends with the guy who owns a glass shop. The guy makes disgusting money. Um, but it's just so funny how you see some people's lives turn. Like, one of my friends is a bodybuilder, like a straight up like bodybuilder,
Hmm.
and like he is just like in our social group of like so like hanging out all the time. Most of us were like in betweeners. Like one guy did wrestling, another one did baseball, another one a lot of them did wrestling actually. Then you had like someone like me who did track and theater and drugs. And a guy who was like a dork and just played like video games, and like a couple other
And
people were
drugs.
like just dorks and drugs. And then like they're not the cool ones in that group. Like this guy who's like 6 foot something, like 240 pounds of pure like fucking pillowy muscle.
And
He's not
drugs.
the cool guy in that group, and this is like his main friend group. He's not the alpha, bro. He's technically someone made a list. He's technically a beta, which is the funniest shit. It's not wrong.
Someone made a list.
Someone made a list. I forgot what I got. I don't think it was good, mainly because they couldn't get a read on me was the reason. I think they were just trying to be nice to me. Um,
Obvious twink. Let's be nice.
yeah, they all. What the funny thing is? Straight guys talk about gay shit way more than gay dudes do.
Hmm.
Unironically, like the mechanics I work with, my friends. I'm like, you guys send each other, like you brain each other, send each other like pictures of your balls or your ass through the mirror in the bathroom. I have never done any of those things. But you call me gay. All right. Okay. All right.
Yeah, that's a little.
Okay.
That's a
A
little
little
much.
sus. A little Among Us sus. Little imposter sus. Wow, Ben, you're really in there, huh?
And where?
Underwear.
In you, girl.
But my man's.
You mans.
That's kind of gay.
Sorry, I'm tracking my pizza. So I'm yes, I'm
I
stoned and using the
fuck yeah,
Domino's tracking
bro.
app. So I don't know what you want from me right now, man.
That's still one of my favorite things is that those tracking apps because it's just like so fucking unnecessary. There's literally no
Totally,
anything
but
at all.
that's
But it's so
okay.
satisfying to see like the progress of it all. Like, oh yeah, all right, Alid is making my pizza. All right, Alid is driving to my house now. All right, Alid is down the block. And then I get a call. I was like, "Hello, sir. Your pizza's here." And I'm like, "Okay, you can just leave it. You leave it outside. Okay? I don't want to. I have to run down like several flights of stairs." I'm like, "Okay." And then my pizza's right outside. This is so good. I always order an orange soda with it because you know what? I feel like orange soda pairs very well with a pizza, at least a Domino's pizza, because
Mm-hmm.
when else are you gonna have an orange soda? Man, you
All
were
right,
in
Cal.
that fucking app, dude. Damn.
No, I'm like, I fucking closed it and I didn't have an account or anything like that, so I don't know how to fucking pull it back up. Gay.
You slippery cunt.
Right? But
I
it's
like how the, I
okay.
like how the theme lately also has been we just always wear sunglasses.
I
I'm
mean, it
grounded at this
works.
point.
It also shields my eyes.
Yeah, you don't want to see the black eye you got from your boss after you're trying to shove too much jewels up your booty hole.
Yeah, he caught me trying to shove diamonds in my ass.
That sounds actually like one of the worst things ever.
Shoving diamonds in your ass? Yeah, that's not good. Diamonds are sharp.
Yeah, like the sharpest thing in the world.
Mm-hmm.
My nipples look like diamonds. Hey, Doc, I'm bleeding red, white, and blue. You think that's a problem? Because these colors don't run. Imagine being from New York City, but you're from Yonkers or Coney Island.
Uh,
That sucks. Like Coney Island, at least kind of still has like that tough, like Brooklyn type beat, because Brooklyn's kind of like, for the most part, bullshit now. Queens is like your last haven, was basically part of Long Island,
mm-hmm.
and people who say otherwise are fucking retarded. Like, no, it's part of New York City. Like, I get what you're saying. It's not on Long Island. And then you look on a map, and you see where Queens is. It's on that little stretch of land. What would you call that little stretch of land? An island, right? Yeah. But what's that island called? Long Island. So Queens is on Long Island. Although the court, I think the New York Supreme Court stated that Queens is not part of Long Island for tax reasons, which is the most dumb thing ever.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I think Long Island usually has some absurd taxes.
Oh, so update real quick, everybody. Haziz has taken my order out of the oven and is ensuring it's perfect for me.
He's literally spitting on every single piece of meat.
Haziz! Haziz, light!
He ensures that flavor by hawking the thickest loogie after hitting the fucking peyote.
Oh my. Out black, fucking just smoking 3 Black and Milds at once while
Just
crouching
fucking
behind
rub,
a.
just rubber banding them together.
He's fucking like crouching behind an old fucking diesel bus, just.
That's life.
uh, they should make that into a candle. Diesel.
Black and mild or diesel
Black and
truck.
Milds.
Just the white trash candles.
The Yankee.
Honestly,
The Yankee
the Yankee
Candle
white
Urban
trash,
section.
the white trash edition. Honestly, the only candle I've ever like truly wanted to exist is fresh cut grass candle. Because
Ooh,
fresh
yeah, that'd
cut
be good.
grass is such a good. I'm googling this. There has to be a candle out there. There
It's
has to
no,
be.
there's nothing that would come close. No, don't disappoint yourself.
I want to find out.
Ah,
Fresh
I want the
cut
pain.
grass candle. Yankee Candle makes meadow showers. All right, I guess there is one that exists. Excuse me. Uh, uh, oh boy,
What?
nothing. I have work tomorrow. That's all. And I get up at like I have to go in at like 7ish, but
That
I always
sucks.
wake up at like 6, and I take a little nappy poop. I purposely put my alarm on early enough that I could be like, "Ooh, I'm giving myself a little treat," and I give myself a nap, which is actually worse for you because I never get enough rest for that to actually make me not as tired. But it makes
Just
me
go to
feel
bed
good at
earlier.
2 a.m. No, I'll go to bed at 2 a.m., complain about it at work,
Go to
then
bed at
drink the
1
night
a.m. Small
before.
steps. Small steps, 1 a.m.
That's usually when I go to sleep, is like 1 a.m. But sometimes I'm up to like almost 4
Then
in the
do
morning.
midnight. Midnight.
No,
Yes.
I simply refuse to do these things.
All right.
I only do
That's
it when
fair. I respect that.
I somebody tell me something to do. What are you, a fascist?
Fucking tyrant.
Fucking tyrant. Fucking. So one day I'll quit my job and just become a punk rock guy. I think that's what I'm destined to do.
That'd be cool.
I think I'm just going to start drinking lean. I need to do whatever Pop Smoke did to get his voice to sound like that. Christopher Walken. Like, but I need to get that. Not that voice. That's not what he sounded like. But if you listen to Pop Smoke, kids. If you don't know what Pop Smoke is, look him up. Listen to Christopher Walken by Pop Smoke. Not just listen to Christopher Walken the actor. Um, I need to learn how to get that voice and then start doing punk rock. And then so I can start so I can finally live my dream of having a neck tattoo. I mean, I can still technically have one at my job now, but I really don't think it'd be a good idea to get a neck tattoo probably ever. Maybe I just get one of those ones that like fades away in 6 months just to have it. I might just do that. So any close family members could immediately come to my home, beat me with a belt with a buckle only. I still need
That's
to get
what you
like two.
deserve for getting a neck tattoo.
That's true. I wouldn't do one here. I do on the side here.
You should
Uh,
do one that runs across your throat that just says Thrusy.
See, if I was like a comedian, where like yeah, again that shit don't matter. I definitely would do some stupid shit. Yeah, again, like one of those tattoos that like is built to fade away over time, like
Mm-hmm.
very quickly. Like I think they do make ones where like the ink is meant to break down within like 6 months or like a year. Like
You
that,
can
I would
also
definitely
get
do.
one like if you do it on like the inside of your mouth, like especially in front of your teeth,
Oh yeah,
like
those
that'll
those
wear
ones
down.
break down really quick. But I would do tattoos in here. It's so pointless. That's a tattoo like the one behind the ear that like thoughts and assholes get
Yeah.
because it means they have to show it off. It's not like a tattoo that's like say here, where like it's a little harder to show it off outside of like going to the beach or trying to find a
Mm-hmm.
place to be shirtless. Like oh my god, did you see? Or like they do this on purpose. It's like just fucking get it. Just get one on your arm at that point if you want to show it off. It's like for me, it's like I want to get like I always want to have like full like for me tattoos like sleeves, chest, back, nothing really on the legs or like anywhere else. Like just mainly just torso, arm area. That's it. That's all I need. I don't need leg tattoos. The fuck am I put on my leg? Fucking like fake dick tattoo?
A
That'd be pretty
gun.
funny. That'd be pretty tough.
Do you like an
Or
AK?
or or on my ass cheek, I have like an arrow pointing to my butthole, and it says hamster hole, enter only.
Or you could get a sign that says Chocolate Factory, and you could go to the bar and just give out golden tickets with your phone number on it.
or face tattoo, where it's just you get another arrow just pointing into it. Like damn, bro. Get one of those little daggers going through the skin right on my eye. Ugh. I think when I went to Lake George, I did one of those spray on neck tats just so I could see what it looked like. I'm like, damn, I'd fuck me. I'd fuck me hard.
How
I'd
long
fuck
have we
me.
been going? Has this been like it's been like an hour and 15, I think.
I can't tell because it just says live.
Oh yeah, it's 8:10. So yeah.
Let me refresh it. Streamed 56 minutes ago.
Word. Okay.
Okay, so we haven't even hit the hour yet. For all let's actually open my files. Oh man, my best point is as a handful of people watch. Uh,
I don't like the fact that Domino's will talk to me on the app in a robot voice.
They don't have like just some poor fucker who is like just texting you from like home base.
I'd be good with text, but now I have to defend myself from the goddamn robot. My hands make this gun look small. This is not a small gun. This is a full-size handgun.
You just got those gorilla fingers, dude.
Like, dude, look at this. God.
I said the smell's gone. As if I would smell anything in this anyhow. In this little baby.
Nice. They let you have that in that state? Well done.
Let me have it. What are you talking about?
You don't have anything, huh?
No, nothing at all.
Oh. So the
Nope.
delivery driver is on his way with my pizza. So I think it's time to bring this episode to a close. Yimra, do you have any closing thoughts on anything we talked about?
Wait. Where's my cunt sunglasses?
Aha. You look like Cyrus from Trailer Park Boys. 9mm. Safety always off.
Cock and ball torture.
Cock and ball torture.
Cock and ball torture. Oh, worst sunglasses. They look like literally the biggest fucking skull of all fucking time. It's ridiculous.
Forget about it.
Forget about it.
Forget about it.
Get the fuck out of here.
Get the fuck out of here.
When that fucking WAP comedian did. You saw The Irishman, right?
No.
All right, well.
Oh.
I got my headphones. Disgust.
So on that note, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us for what was... I would say this is a filler episode, but like we've had filler episodes that at least had some sort of like...
They had a specific content.
Yeah, this is literally like...
This is like just like a generic podcast episode. Like you already know who these people are. They're very famous.
This is like, if you guys need something to fall asleep to, this is like the white noise episode. All right, Matt, if you're still watching this is the white noise episode. Do it. It's just two dudes just bullshitting, and this will put everybody to sleep. All right.
So until one always yells quickly, loudly about food or get the fuck out of here.
Get the fuck out of here. That's okay.
Get the fuck out of here. Forget about it.
Ladies and gentlemen, and you other degenerates, have a good night.